Once again, Daniel Akere. I want to use this opportunity to thank you people, those who have subscribed into my channel, and those who have not subscribed, please try and do so that you will be getting our video from time to time, and we keep on informing you the reality on the ground. Every day we talk about how people are dying in the Mediterranean Sea, where they are trying to cross over the sea for their greener pasture. In all over the world, the Africans are scattered, suffering, living like immigrants, refugees, because of what they are going through in Africa. Africa is one of the best continent in the world, where we have all the potentials, mineral resources, and every other thing God has used to place a continent. But why are we suffering? That is what we have to ask ourselves. Our politicians, our political elites, who make this money out of people's conditions, they recycle their money, they take their money to some of the Western world, they invest their money, they recycle their money. When it comes to election, you see, they bring money to buy some of the poor people's conscience, and they steal our money and they will take it to other Western world. Our politicians, every day we keep on crying because of the situation of things. We don't blame the people who go through the desert, who die along the sea, because of they are trying to get their greener pasture, to see if they can make a living to help their families at home. While we have so many politicians who are millionaires and billionaires. Even some of African politicians, the money they have, the money they put in Swiss bank, the money they invest in some of the Western world, where they think that is safe for them, is some of the European countries, their budget. But all the small countries in Europe, they don't have all this type of money, but they still have steady electricity, they have water, and they take care of their common citizens. Why is we, the Africans, suffering when we have the diamond, gold, all the mineral resources, and we have one of the best weather in the world? Now, I want you people to take a look of the type of money the African politicians have, and this is something, if they recycle it or if they invest it in Africa, I think that so many youths and so many African people will not be struggling going through the desert, So let's see and take time and watch out the type of money they have and where they put the money. So I would like you people to take this opportunity to just take a look and see how it is.
Cyril Ramaphosa, with a jaw-dropping net worth estimated at $450 million. Born the 17th of November 1952, Cyril is a South African politician and the fifth and current president of South Africa. He became president following the resignation of Jacob Zuma, previously an anti-apartheid activist, trade union leader and businessman. Ramaphosa served as the deputy president of South Africa from 2014 to 2018. He previously held notable ownership in companies such as McDonald's South Africa, and was the chair of the board for MTN. Cyril is the 10th richest politician in Africa. He is also the former chairman of the National Planning Commission, which is responsible for strategic planning for the future of South Africa. He has been called a skillful negotiator and strategist. Cyril was Nelson Mandela's choice for future president. Cyril Ramaphosa is well known as a businessman, with an estimated net worth of over $450 million as of 2019. Number 9. Paul Kagame, with a net worth estimated at $500 million. Born the 23rd of October 1957, Paul Kagame is a Rwandan politician and former military leader. He is currently the president of Rwanda, having taken office in 2000, after his predecessor resigned. Kagame previously commanded the rebel force that ended the 1994 Rwandan genocide. He was considered Rwanda's de facto leader when he served as Vice President and Minister of Defense from 1994 to 2000. He was re-elected in August 2017 with an official result of nearly 99%. Paul Kagame is the 9th richest politician in Africa. He has been described as the most impressive and among the most repressive African leaders of recent time. According to a report by Financial Times in 2012, Paul Kagame and his family own the majority of investments in Rwanda. He is not just the 9th richest politician in Africa, he is also one of the richest presidents in the continent. Number 8. Roches Okorocha, with a whopping net worth estimated at $700 million. Born the 22nd of September 1962, Roches is a Nigerian politician, businessman, and philanthropist. Okorocha is a former governor and a senator representing Imo West Senatorial District of the 9th Nigerian Senate. Roches is the 8th richest politician in Africa. He won the 6th of May 2011 gubernatorial election in Imo State, and was re-elected for his second term on April 11, 2015. He is the founder of Roches Foundation, a charity comprising a number of special schools that are spread all over Nigeria, that give scholarship to the less privileged children in the Nigerian society. Roches is one of the most influential politicians in Nigeria, and takes the 8th spot on today's countdown. Number 7. Uhuru Kenyatta, with a jaw-dropping net worth estimated at $700 million. Born the 26th of October 1961, Uhuru is a Kenyan politician, businessman, and the 4th and current president of the Republic of Kenya. He is the son of Jomo Kenyatta, Kenya's first president. Before becoming president of Kenya, Uhuru served as the Member of Parliament from 2002 to 2013. Uhuru is the 7th richest politician in Africa. According to Forbes, his main source of wealth is real estate. He is the heir of the largest land holdings in the country with over 500,000 acres of land acquired by his father. Subsequently, he was Minister of Finance from 2009 to 2012, while remaining Deputy Prime Minister. He was elected President of Kenya in the March 2013 presidential election. With a jaw-dropping net worth estimated at $700 million, Uhuru Kenyatta is not only the 7th richest politician in Africa, he is also one of Africa's richest head of state. Number 6. Teodoro Obiang Nguema, with a jaw-dropping net worth estimated at $800 million. Born the 5th of June 1942, Teodoro Obiang Nguema is an Equatorial politician who has been president of Equatorial Guinea since 1979. He ousted his uncle, Francisco Macias Nguema, in an August 1979 military coup. Obiang was chairperson of the African Union from the 31st of January 2011 to the 29th of January 2012. Obiang is the 6th richest politician in Africa. He is the 2nd longest consecutively serving current non-royal national leader in the world. However, in 2007, he was investigated on corruption and the use of funds fraudulently to purchase luxuries and private mansions. Number 5. Ali Bongo Ondimba, with a net worth estimated at $1 billion. Born the 9th of February 1959, Ali Bongo is a Gabonese politician who has been president of Gabon since October 2009. Ali Bongo is the son adopted of Omar Bongo, who was president of Gabon from 1967 until his death in 2009. Ali Bongo is the 5th richest politician in Africa. During his father's presidency, he was Minister of Foreign Affairs from 1989 to 1991, and represented Bongaville as a deputy in the National Assembly from 1991 to 1999. Ali Bongo was also Minister of Defense from 1999 to 2009. Following his father's death after 41 years in power, he was first elected in the August 2009 presidential election. Did you know that Ali Bongo is also one of the richest presidents in Africa? His net worth is estimated at $1 billion. Number 4. Olusegun Obasanjo, with a net worth estimated at $1.3 billion. Born the 5th of March 1937, Obasanjo is a former Nigerian Army general who was president of Nigeria from 1999 to 2007. Obasanjo was a career soldier, before serving twice as his nation's head of state. He served as a military ruler from the 13th of February 1976 to the 1st of October 1979, and as a democratically elected president from the 29th of May 1999 to the 29th of May 2007. Obasanjo is the fourth richest African politician. He is the first Nigerian to serve as a military head of state and a civilian president. With a net worth estimated at $1.3 billion, Olusegun Obasanjo is not just the fourth richest politician in Africa, he is also one of the most influential politicians in the continent. Number 3. Ibrahim Babangida, with a whooping net worth estimated at $1.4 billion. Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, also known as IBB, was born the 17th of August 1941. He is a retired Nigerian Army general who was president of Nigeria from the 27th of August 1985 to the 26th of August 1993. Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida is the third richest politician in Africa. He previously served as the Chief of Army Staff from January 1984 to August 1985. Babangida was a key player in most of the military coups in Nigeria. IBB has been referred to as the richest politician in the history of Nigeria. He has held several posts as a military officer in Nigeria, including the post of the head of state. Apart from being the owner of a multi-million-dollar mansion in Niger State, he owns 65% of Frutex International Limited in London, 24% of Globacom Nigeria, and numerous real estate investments within and outside Nigeria. Number 2. Atiku Abubakar, with a net worth estimated at $1.5 billion. Born the 25th of November 1946, Atiku is a Nigerian politician, businessman, philanthropist, and former presidential candidate. He served as the 11th Vice President of Nigeria from 1999 to 2007. Under the presidency of Olusegun Obasanjo, Atiku is the second richest politician in Africa. Apart from having a successful political journey, Atiku was also a former Controller General of the Nigerian Customs. As a successful businessman, he is a co-founder of Intel's Nigeria Limited, an oil servicing business with extensive operations in Nigeria and abroad. He is also the founder of Adama Beverages Limited and the American University of Nigeria. With a net worth estimated at $1.5 billion, Atiku Abubakar takes the second spot on today's countdown. Number 1. Mohammed VI, with a jaw-dropping net worth estimated at $5.8 billion. Born the 21st of August 1963, Mohammed VI is the King of Morocco. He ascended to the throne on the 23rd of July 1999 upon the death of his father, King Hassan II. King Mohammed is the richest politician in Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is, you have seen it all. This is the African politicians who has a lot of money, who can invest a lot of money in human resources, but some of them choose to go outside to invest their money in some of the Western world. How long shall we be patient, Africa? How long shall we reach the promised land? When some of the Europeans, the Western world, they, first of all, before they start investing their money, they have to invest their money from their countries and other things, make reduce the, what do they call it? Reduce the unemployment. But we, the Africa, every day the rich keep on getting richer, while the poor keep on getting poorer. I don't blame those who go through those seas and those who go through the desert, but my dear brothers and sisters, a lot of things are happening through that way. A lot of people are dying. People are dying along the desert. Those syndicates, those traffickers who try to collect money, small money from you, and to lead you through those ways. One, by going through the sea, going through the desert, they don't care about your life. I know that Africa now is very, very difficult, but we have to find a way and go to the right door if we want to leave Africa. If we want to leave African continent, we should always ask for visa, make sure we go to the right door, so that at the end of the day, we will live and enjoy ourselves. We, the Africans abroad, we are trying to see what we can do to gather things together so that we will go back home and start investing from the grassroots. Once again, please try to subscribe, click like, and we keep on posting our videos. Thank you once again. This is Daniel Agere. Bye. Close. Merci.